COVID-19
protocols observed. Welcome back, good people. It's your boy.
It's your boys now. The boy is back.
The boy is back.
Yeah.
For those who are listening, who can't see, guess who's back? Official.
They are 2000 back in the streets, man.
Okay, shout out.
to be back.
Shout
It's
out.
good to be
Good to
back,
see
man.
you.
Yeah.
Good to be with you, my guy.
How's it been, man?
Yeah, good.
I'm back from Mash West, the heat day.
Yeah, tell us about Chinoy. How's it been?
Man, Chinoy is hot. Chinoy is so hot. And school too. I hate to be
Chinoy
that.
in school is hot.
Chinoy is everything in Mash West is hot, bro.
Tell us.
And you know what? For the first time, I hate being this kind of a student, but school was hard, man.
Damn.
It was so hard.
But that's college for you.
Right? But it put me in some focused position because, you know, everyone is that college idea that we're in college. 3 out of 7 days we're going to be partying. 3 out of 7 days we're doing
But
this.
isn't it literally what you'll be doing?
I changed my life, man. Don't make me expose myself.
Come on, you're drinking booze on a Tuesday morning. What do you mean you changed your life?
The semester is finished.
Anyway, thank you guys. We're back. We're at Les Vigo.
Shout out to Les
Begele. Shout out Les Vigo. I got a new phrase, Begele.
Beg. Oh, I feel
It
you.
means week after week.
Oh,
We're back.
Shout out.
Representing. Shout out. But anyway, have you eaten here before?
No, this is my first time here.
Okay. Oh, but then it's a cool joint.
Remember what
Like
I was
the food,
telling you?
everything.
I never thought I would be able to be sitting in such a place one day, but then thank God for conversations.
I said the same thing last week.
Thank God for conversations.
What did we even
and
say? It's conversations. Welcome back to Conversations, people.
sir.
It's your boy Teflon John and Official Fresh Chips.
Thank you, man.
But anyway, it's Christmas week, my guy. What's up? What are you doing this Christmas?
My plans are being held by my parents like this, man. I heard my grandmother talking about we're just going to chill at home. But then, my main focus, bro, is I have to eat on that day more than I have eaten on any day this
That's
year.
for Christmas, like that.
Exactly. I
And you
don't
get-
care about anything else. Just the food and vibes, man, and family. You know what it is.
I know,
What are you-
but don't get ill till 26 because we might be doing something on the 25th.
No, I'll be good. I'll be good, man. Definitely.
Yeah, I think.
What's up for your Christmas,
Oh, I think it's going to be the same,
bro? Right?
but kind of different because my parents are planning of going to my sister's in like Marondera.
Are you going?
No, I'm not. So I know you know I'm always with these guys all year round and
Yeah.
everything, and you see now I've got like friends who are coming back to Gweru.
Alright,
So
alright.
I would really love to chill with my friends over Christmas and just
You know what?
reminisce
We'll
the
see
old
you on the
times
day.
and
We'll
stuff.
probably be together on the 25th.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
We'll see. But then if I have no plans, I have to make sure I turn up on Christmas Eve and sleep the rest of the Saturday. Or just,
Chill.
oh, it's Saturday, I have to go.
It's
I
Saturday.
might go to church,
Ah.
come back and then rest. Just have a proper Christmas.
Make sure you turn up between Friday and Saturday. You know, on Sunday I'll be at church,
Fine.
man.
Okay,
Back
Boxing
to
Day.
Yeah.
Anyway, talking about restaurants and everything, would you split the bill on the first date? Or who would you want to pay or type of thing?
All right. I would pay the bill on the first date
Okay.
because it's that level between you and the person. I am the one who is trying to prove that I'm showing interest.
Oh, okay.
But
So,
moving on to the second, third, fourth. Guys.
Split.
For me to feel you, one of these days you have to be like, hey man, let's go out. It's on me. Hey man, let me buy you this.
Okay. Okay, that's kind of my question. Like, who's supposed to pay for the bill?
Between the guy and the girl.
Yeah, whether it's guy and the girl, it's a guy and the guy. Who's supposed to pay for the bill?
I think it depends.
Because I have this philosophy, the person who initiates the date
is the one who's supposed to pay.
Unless we agree, no, my guy, let's go out, we'll just split type of thing.
Yes, I think that's what should happen. If I say, Chansa, today we're going to Les Vigo, bro. I'm the one who's supposed to pay the bill.
Okay.
Right? But then there's situations where I'll be like, yo, dude, I want us to go to Les Vigo, but I don't have enough money. How much you got?
Oh, okay. And then I'll be like, no, I have something.
I've got something. So let's go. We'll see when we're there.
Proper.
Yeah.
No, it's a South Side thing to do.
Right.
Like,
it's so South.
Shout out South Side. Shout out South Side.
I missed conversations, bro. You know, when I was in school, I was just like, man, I should be there.
Yeah, I saw you putting us on there, advertising for us and stuff.
I was
good looking
at actually made me famous. So I'm kind of famous back in my shows.
Also, shout out to King Dave.
Yeah, shout out to King Dave.
Greasy, cheesy beats.
Yes,
we don't have our guys today. It's only the two of us.
Rapping.
It's a South Side affair.
Yes,
rapping the squad. But moving on, how do you feel about the chill outs in Chinoy? Like, what's the club life, the chill out life, like that type of thing, like compared to the Gweru scene? Because we've been seeing a lot of flows in Gweru. Yay!
Nah, man.
You missed the Midlands burnouts as well. You
see now. You know, when I got to Chinoy, right? I learned to appreciate Gweru. Because I swear, I only know 2 chill outs in Chinoy. There's this place called Jongwe. That's the most popular one. Jongwe corner, bro. After every weekend, every one of 2 people is like, are you going to Jongwe? And there's this place called Empire.
Okay.
And then there's Nyasha Gardens. That's like the Bradley Gardens.
Like outdoor chill out.
Yeah, that's like the Bradley Gardens of Chinoy. But something like Les Vigo. Nah.
Really?
We
it's
don't
a small town, right? I haven't
town.
been. I've only been to Chinoy, the cave.
You know, I feel like
holiday, and then
that
just
place
passed by.
place developed off the university and the caves.
Okay.
So there's so much room for putting your own stuff there.
Oh, nice.
That's how it's nice for me, because you get ideas, you know, like
you get ideas from Gweru, from home. You go there.
If I tell Teflon to come and open something like Les Vigo back here, it'll actually work out because it'll be new to the people there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wish I was rich enough for that.
Right? No. Sometime, my guy.
But yeah, because in Gweru, you see, like the chill out scene and everything has been so cool. You know about the Sunday chill outs by Excite? Yeah, exactly.
I heard about that.
Those ones are nice. They're dope. But then there's a flow. I've been talking about it with my guys, and then we're like, some of these DJs are playing the same sets every Sunday. Every Sunday, and it's getting boring. They're not putting in that, because we go there, like, people go to the club for different reasons. I go to the chill outs for the music and for the networking.
So you're definitely paying attention.
So I'm paying attention, and you know, I'm an Afro-tech freak. I'm a music freak. So I really need to feel the music. But the power play whatever that means. But yeah, so they're playing the same, especially, like, no, I can't say especially or whatever, but the thing is, also the poster, Club Excite, we're supposed to have Sari, and they're supposed to ask him about like Club Excite, how they do their whole thing, because you see, the thing is, they have this sticker, it's written Teflon official fresh chips, and you get the official doesn't play. Sometimes it's not even around. But then it's on the poster, and then you see people who are playing, they're not even on the poster. You see, so the organization, apana,
What's the situation where it would be like someone goes there and they want to see the Teflon Don.
That type of So some other people go there, but you don't want Teflon Don, like you're saying, and then
you get there, there's no Teflon Don.
Exactly. So that's my problem, even up to now. I was even checking out last week. I checked out the poster, and then I was like, no, this time I don't know enough food to share. But then unfortunately, they didn't put out their speakers because it was about to rain. So
Shari, you've got some explaining to do.
You really have explaining to do. So we just went inside, we watched soccer, and then they were playing. DJ Ronaldo played. Shout out.
What time do they start?
They
but
start
it's every Sunday.
3 p.m. exactly.
That's
up to 9 p.m.
I think I'm
9 p.m. the Popo
is
coming in. But then some of these times would go up to 9 p.m. and then it would extend till the next morning.
Wow, but imagine, people will be having fun.
Exactly,
yeah?
People will be having fun, like for real. Like people just get there, they park their cars outside, and then
hey, on that note, HKD boss came on Sunday.
Exactly, I was about to say that he came on Sunday, and then it was kind of a disturbance. But at the same time, I'm an HKD boss.
Bro, I'm actually bummed that I missed that, man.
It was full. It was packed like this. The road. You couldn't go nowhere. But people were not going inside because they're like, how can you make us pay $5-10 on a Sunday when we're used to coming here for free?
Yeah.
So some people were saying, no, this show would have been done on a Saturday and then Sunday to have my children and whatever. But at the same time, he came around 6:30 to perform.
Oh, really?
He was supposed to start at 12. The poster said 12. Came around 12. 6:30. Popo came at 7, my guy. Shut down the whole thing. Everyone was going, brah. I didn't get inside though, I was outside. I was too broke to go inside.
HKD boss came and shut things down in Chinoy. By Jongwe Kona. Yeah.
Damn it.
It was. I didn't go, but I heard it was filled like that.
No, obviously, he's a good musician. Like he's that good, so he has to show up. But then the fact you got it, the poster said 12 to 7 to 9 or something like that. So he just came for the mic check, I think, because I got there around 4 p.m. He was not yet there. They said he just came and then he did the mic check and then he went. But then he's coming back and then he came around 6:30.
He should come back. I'm home now.
Performed 2 seconds and then damn.
People must.
That was said, right? Imagine this lockdown thing that they put down the time from 10 p.m. to 9 p.m. The police are strict now.
They are now really strict.
With the lockdown, yeah. I remember even on Sunday, they came in the bar and we're still watching soccer. I think it was 8:30.
Live?
Exactly, and then they came. I don't know what they talked with the club owner.
I think it's because it's now towards, it's not festive. Yeah? You see what happened last year? Last year they put that curfew item, but no one really followed it, yeah? And people would turn up to like 3 a.m. That's when they will come and kick people out.
They came by Pablo's. People were
jumping. Yeah, it was tense.
I was out camping. It was all cool.
Man, you guys left me. I was home sleeping.
No, tomorrow never dies. Dies. But yeah, HKD performed. I didn't get to witness the performance and everything, but I know he was lit. Always lit.
Shout out to HKD boss, man.
Shout out HKD boss. But then again, Bowls now is a car park. They started the car park Saturday. I think it was last week, and then this time they did a car park Sunday.
I was going with mom to town, yeah. I saw cars in the stage.
Oh, I also saw you in town.
Exactly. Yes, that day.
Yeah, I saw the stage and everything, but then I had to go to Excite because Excite is my joint. Like,
of course.
All my guys are there and everything, but then someone was saying, like, why are they copying? Or why are they doing the Sunday thing?
Because Excite started it.
Exactly, they started it, now they're doing the same thing, but they're doing the old school Sundays. Excite will be like, what do you call this? Amapiano and Afrobeats.
Right.
So personally, I think like it's a good thing to copy each other. Okay. That's how competition comes.
You've talked about this back in season 1.
Yeah.
Like getting into
getting into ASO, that's someone else's thing.
That's just how it is. It's good for competition. Those guys are both going to be upping their game because they want me to go to balls, they want me to go to Excite.
Exactly.
So
And
there has to be that sum of variation, you get.
Yeah, and that thing, it's powered by Mahogany Sound.
The balls
Mahogany
event.
Light and Sound, exactly. So they're good at these events. So far this year they've done the most. Like this small space of time since lockdown was eased and everything, they've done the most.
I feel like I have a spell on me ever since I left for school. Things started popping like this week there's burnouts, there's whoever, there's job praise after you left. I'm like,
and even
come on.
I think XQ and Amara were supposed to come. What happened? Do you know anything about
No,
Milan?
they didn't
They're supposed to come by Milan. I never got the news or anything. Nothing. But yeah, that's it. And they're also making people pay by bowling. That's the thing now. I can pay $3 and I don't even have a car. Like, I can't pay. Personally, I can't pay $3 to get into a Sunday chill out.
And besides, you're used to balls being a place where you can just
go and park outside, exactly. And now, Excite, you don't pay, but you can buy booze and drinks and everything. You meet there and stuff, which is actually a cool thing that they don't make you pay.
Yeah.
I actually
because we're just chilling,
that. Exactly, we're just chilling. This thing of clubs.
Buying booze and meat that we're doing is actually paying.
Maybe if they said if you pay, you redeem that money inside or whatever, I would reconsider doing that.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's just something else. That's just something else. But anyway, enough about the club life and chill out and everything. Yes. Let's get to the shit.
Today's news.
Last week, part 1, we talked about Winky D.
What were you saying about the guy?
No, I was saying last year his project, to me, I didn't feel it. Like the reggae musambo, I think there was 2 or 3 songs. Like I just didn't feel it. I felt like it's substandard compared to what he used to give me. Right. You see? And now this song comes out and people are arguing in Twitter every
which one is this? Happy Again?
Exactly, right? It's not money, no. Like but it's actually a dope song. It's nice. It's a nice song. But it can't compete with Handipere Power for number 1. I'm going to stand by that. Handipere Power is the song of the year.
You cannot argue with Handipere Power not being the song of the year.
Right.
That song is played. Even if today you're saying, hey, Akuboa, it's no longer interesting, but you've listened for a long time.
I used to love that song before I even listened to it.
You see?
I think I listened to it like a month back. Is it a month or 2 weeks? When I downloaded the album. Because everywhere I went, it was playing. Handipere Power, and then I'm like,
get into a corner,
I don't know nothing.
Get into the club and Handipere Power.
Everywhere. I haven't listened to his songs before, except Kokai. You mean Pop 10. So I was like, let me try this Natty old guy because Handipere Power, I've heard it everywhere. I download the song.
So tell me, which side are you on? How is Happy Again for you?
Happy Again is nice. It's meh.
But is it Christmas though?
It's a nice.
Like everyone expected.
Like, come on.
I swear everyone who was waiting was like, we are waiting for Winky
Christmas
to drop
song,
a
because
Christmas
we're
jam.
used to Winky.
Exactly.
Traditionally, he drops us Christmas gems.
Exactly.
Like,
thank you.
I was waiting for a banger. That's what I was waiting for. This is like a Vampire Diaries theme song.
Exactly.
Like type of thing. I can't dance to it like on Christmas. It's a song I should be listening to.
Being serious about your love life and
me too.
What do you say?
Yeah. I really need to be serious about my love life. I think I'm going to start dating and play Happy Again.
I'm rallying against you. Teflon, don't for marriage 2023. Yeah.
Nah, I'm still too young. Nah. We're talking about it at the gym in the morning as well.
Is it?
Yeah, like the marriage thing. People were like 30 is too old, blah, blah. But I don't think we should be putting age on these things.
Exactly.
Nah,
and I feel like whenever I'm ready,
right?
I don't even know, is it 27, is it 30, is it 30? Whenever I'm ready and whenever things are in line, it's fine.
It's not even a conversation you guys love talking about.
Exactly. I'm scared, man.
But anyway, I've been saying Handipere Power is my gem this year. Yeah, you might have your own opinion on whatever, but then I don't think Happy Again can compete with Handipere Power.
I feel like people are just scared to say that a youngin like Natty O can really replace or be compared to Winky in the industry.
Exactly.
But
you see,
it's true that Handipere is an undeniable hit. Bro.
It is, bruh. Like the relevance and everything. We know Kuti is a GOAT, is a legend, but then these kids also compete.
Exactly. They're really bringing in work, man.
Exactly. It's the same as that Jay-Z and Future thing.
You see now.
You see, like Future is actually saying I'm bigger, but then I understand where he's coming from when he says I'm bigger, because the influence that he's giving to the youngins right now and relevance, the way he's releasing and all that stuff, he might be bigger in that aspect. Yeah. We know Jay-Z is big and everything, is the GOAT, is released.
But back in the industry today, Future releases an item.
Even on radio, Future is popping right now more than Jay-Z.
Which year was
Jay-Z last dropped what? 444. And then after that, I think I listened to this song. His song with, was it Nipsey Hussle?
Yes, I know that song, and there's another one with Pharrell too.
Okay,
but he's just been releasing singles
and stuff like that. So when it comes to relevance, like in these lines, Future is kind of big.
I actually found out something that's very funny. I don't know which year it was, but Future was the most played artist in strip clubs in the state.
Bruh. Future just came with the sound and everyone copies him right now.
Designer wanted to be Future. Designer wanted to be Future.
A lot of people wanted to be Future and Lil Wayne. Like especially these young kids.
Look at how many Lils there are after Lil Wayne.
Exactly. It's a lot of them. Like it's Lil with the locks and everything.
Exactly. Future's move was controversial. It's so controversial, but I think from where he was right.
Right?
Yeah, he was right because he's working with everyone and he's doing things, man. Did you see his performance at Rolling Loud where he brought out Kanye?
No, I didn't see the performance. Yeah, that's why he said this whole thing.
Yeah. He felt himself after that. It was really nice, man. Plus, you know, when people are singing along to your songs, everyone is like,
Exactly.
You know how many people will be at Rolling Loud? It's a full crowd, bro. And everyone was turning up and I was like, Future, free bands. Yeah.
But yo, moving on. So it's safe to say, like, Natty O is popping.
Yeah.
Like relevance and everything is popping. We love the GOAT, obviously. But
we love him so much.
Right.
But facts are facts, bro.
And Handipere is like the song of the year.
Exactly. if Winky had released the song that popped more than Handipere, he was actually going to use the statement Handipere,
right?
Look at how strong that is. So props to Natty, man.
Yeah, props. Shout out Natty O. Shout out Winky D. Yeah, shout out Future. Shout out Jay-Z. No hate, no love lost or anything. But then whoever is popping at that time. You see now. But moving on, let's see, what do we have here? Before we go on, I didn't ask you, why would you go to the club? Someone today was like, you go to the club, over a catcher baby, or whatever. And I'm like, but guys, I go to the club and I come back with no girlfriend or no number, no girlfriend or whatever. But it's different things, and people are like, Sakargen down it. I'm like, I don't even drink when I'm there. Like, people are like, Sakargen down it. I'm like, I'm going to enjoy the music, and at the same time, I need to meet new people.
Why would I go to the club?
Why would you go to the club?
Personally, I like groove, bro.
Yeah.
You know, the club is just a place where you can drink and dance. You know what you're saying? You pay attention to the playlist and stuff like that. You know, being around people who know the same song, singing. I can't do that at home.
Exactly.
Yes, we cannot be listening to Amapiano alone. Yes, I'll be bumping, but at the club, magic.
Like the energy.
Yeah, there's that
energy in the air.
Exactly. There's just that energy you find there you can't find anywhere else. Yeah.
Oh,
so
right.
After the club, I know you organize events, bro.
Yeah.
After the club, I prefer you guys, me and the boys, and actually the team and everyone, go somewhere, camping, or even my house. As long as it's just us, a crowd, vibing,
chilling, vibing together, exactly.
I'm set.
That's what I'm always looking for. That's why I actually prefer the Sunday outside chill out.
You see,
more than actually going into the club. I can count the times I've been in the club.
Right.
I can count them and fungu tanosadza maoko too.
I see, like justvibes.com, my guy. Just vibes, yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. I wanted to hear you out quickly. Why did you? Some other people got to get drunk, some got to get chicks and everything. It's different things, but people have to understand. We go for different things.
Exactly.
So
that's why when I go, I have noticed that I can't pull all nights, bro.
Right. Same here. Like my guys are always like, dude, let's wait till 5 a.m. I'm like, guys, I need to go home and sleep. 2 a.m.
Exactly.
2 a.m.
For the sun to rise again before I get home, I can't. I have to be by my bed sleeping. Exactly.
But when we go camping, we usually do it. Like I remember this other camping, we went to Cactus in Kwekwe. Dude, we were by the fire until the sun came out. I haven't pulled an all-nighter like that ever in my life. Like, it was so cool. Like, you see the stars, you count the stars and everything here by the fire, and then suddenly the sun comes out and you're just talking, vibing.
Next time I'm going. You are not leaving me. Actually, I'm organizing the next one.
Is it? Right. We should do something.
Definitely.
Since they have, like, there's COVID restrictions on New Year and whatever. It's a cool thing. We'll see. We'll see. So, moving on now. Did you watch the Amapiano Awards?
No, but I heard some of my favorite guys didn't win.
Scorpion Kings, Cubs and Maporis.
They sold.
They gave Amaroto
they sold them out.
Duo. Come on.
How can you not give Scorpion Kings?
But I don't know. But then, like, also the whole setup and the whole thing was, what can I say? I feel like they were not ready. But at the same time, it's a good thing that we had Amapiano Awards. We needed that.
Yeah, because there's been, I've noticed that Amapiano is so wide. It actually has different sounds to it. You can check out the people make music. People like Musa Keys. And if you compare the music to music Amaroto make, it's actually different.
Way different.
Yeah, so we needed that award setting, where it's But now, somehow they disappointed me, man.
I'm sure as years go by, they'll improve on all these things and whatever.
This is the first ever, right?
First ever, exactly. Like I was saying, like the energy of the people. You see, with awards, you need to feel the energy of the people who are enjoying and everything. But then we couldn't hear it. All we had was people were speaking on the mic.
Oh, because of COVID-19?
No, not really. But then, I don't know, is it the sound engineering or what, but have you ever noticed other awards, when I crack a joke, we can hear people laugh.
Yes.
And the energy is reciprocated and everything. When someone would crack a joke, you wouldn't hear people laughing, but people are laughing. So there wasn't sound that's coming from like the crowd, and you couldn't feel the energy in the room.
So
that type of thing.
I think it's like Amapiano came up, now Amapiano Awards are coming up.
Exactly. And shout out Setrio, you won an award. I think it had something to do with the best vocalist or something. He deserved that, like Setrio. But then John Wick did my song, He didn't win the song of the year.
Song of the year or song of the year?
Umsebenzi wethu.
Rest
in peace, but John Wick,
John Wick is a song.
It's a banger, right? It is. And Kuza Gogo also didn't win. It was also contesting. But I understand why they gave him Seven's Weight.
Right.
Because that song was also a banger. Like for the longest time.
It was actually a side competition, I see. Because even if I was the one who was going to be asked, I was going to bias.
Right?
All the songs are hot, but I was just going to pick mine. Just like how you're going to pick John Wick.
Exactly. That's the thing, you see. So, those are the Amapiano Awards. And moving on, what else did I have here? Oh, this thing about, what do you feel about living together? Because there's this thing, let me check if I still have the, what do you call this? I should have like the screenshots.
Okay.
Where is it? Okay, here. This is what this girl says. I just saw it on Twitter. she was asking Tete Fadzi. She's like, hey Tete, I've been dating this guy for 5 years and we've been staying together for 4 years. Problem is I'm the one who's been paying rent and supporting us. He's always about being an entrepreneur and wanting to start a business, but apana Mariano ya Nayomba. He got a job for 3 months, but he didn't go renew his contract. After 3 months, and the boss so he just sits home and drinks. Well, least I work every day. Up, I sent grocery and clothes to his mother and son every month. We are not married yet. He always talks about Kunga needs a marry for 4 years. Now I don't know what to do. I'm thinking of leaving him. And Tete Fadzi, before she gave us the platform to comment and everything, she was like, let me be honest with you. This guy doesn't love and value you. He's never going to marry you. Why buy the cow when you can have the milk for free? You are the only one who has the power to set yourself free from this man. How do you feel about this situation? Because she's telling him, good, this guy will never marry you and everything. But is it safe to assume that because this guy is on a struggle, just like everyone else, but then this guy is just that they're living together, and the girl is providing. Obviously, from the environment we come from, males are supposed to provide for like their women, their families, or something like that. And now it's the opposite.
The lady
is the one who's providing for the guy, and they're living together and whatever. So yeah, people in the comments were talking about marriage, Mombi, whatever. So I was thinking to myself, personally, I was thinking, like, does he really want to get married, or he just wants to be with you? Because people don't just get married. That's what happens. And then now you're forcing him to get married. Imujita living together. Maybe he's still planning.
Exactly. You're already saying this guy is broke. He's not working. He doesn't have his foot set somewhere.
Exactly.
So there's no way in his mind he's planning on
getting married. He's planning on fixing. Maybe he's planning on fixing other things first before he gets married.
Yeah.
So, what's your take on this one? Is it mandatory for him to marry her and for her to like keep on providing for him and his son and his mother, stuff like that?
Okay, first of all, I think these guys, they got along on this at one point. Right?
They did.
They really did. They talked about, no, I'm not yet in a position to be taking care of you. And the lady probably said, no, I'm working. We cannot be separated because of such and such. Let's be together. Work on yourself. I'll take care of you till then. Right? But then I feel like the lady, man, she feels like the guy is not trying hard enough or something.
Maybe, yeah.
He's now relaxed. Okay. No, I'm being taken care of. It's fine, I can chill. Like what she was saying, he's now just drinking and sitting at home. Right? But then she was in support of the guy, and she is supposed to talk to him
and tell him how she feels.
Exactly. And how to move, how he's planning on moving forward in the next 6 to 10 years. Right?
I'm pretty sure they might have talked about that.
Right?
Because obviously for her to come per Twitter and ask questions like this, you don't just go on social media and then you go and you say this is happening. I'm pretty sure you would have given yourself like time to think about this, and then you come up with a conclusion. And then you're like, okay, let me just ask. I
definitely feel like the guy is relaxed now.
No, but then it's 2021, dude. There's no gender roles in 2021. Exactly. No. Whoever is able to sustain that relationship, exactly.
Yeah.
I know it sounds like an acrimony type of thing, like this guy who got a battery or whatever. But then yes, the guy is the one who's supposed to earn more or whatever, and he's supposed to marry. Because Magara may say for 5 years. Some people actually live together for even up to 10 years and stuff. It's just not in our culture that they do that, but then we're used to the fact that a person must marry. People are not supposed to live together. Like people live together, even in my college, college, people live together.
You know what? I actually thought of this. This is what I believe. Whoever is capacitated to do something in a relationship should do it. It shouldn't be based on, no. we're both getting money, or I'm the one who's getting money. If you can do something, do it. If you are the one who can pay bills at that time,
just do it.
While you're in a relationship, do it. By the time I'll be able to pay bills in that relationship, I'm going to do the same.
Exactly.
You shouldn't be set around, because I feel like that's how things go wrong sometimes. We are saying, Gucci, I am the father of the house. I am the one who should be paying bills. There's a time I'm not going to be able to pay bills, right? But you have the money.
What are you going to do with that?
Are we not going to pay bills because I don't have the money?
The money
you have it, but no.
You're going to buy
it's my duty. It's my duty. Your money is for weave. No, it can't work like that.
See,
yeah.
Even the thing of marriage, some other chicks between, hey, we no longer treat women as objects, blah blah blah, and then they come back and cry foul about marriage and whatever.
You see
so,
now.
I feel like it's double standards, because some of these chicks are the ones who are busy claiming feminist and whatever. I actually support the feminism movement myself, but then it depends. I don't go with the radical ones.
I feel like some of the girls really want to twist it to their advantage. You get?
They do, exactly.
Feminism is really advocating for the equality of the men and the female, right? But then they want to twist it to the slavery of the guy, which I know.
And they want to, oh, sure, another one. Thank you. Thank you. Just a second.
Okay.
I was about to go and get you. Your drink, but then.
Thanks, man.
But then, yeah, you were saying.
But there's a point I feel like they want to take feminism off the table when it's beneficial to them. Let's look at this. I heard about, when you want to study law, right? I don't know how far true this is, but I've heard that when a girl is 14 points, they can go into law, but a guy has to have 15 points
to go. Exactly.
Right. This is a part of feminism that can be of advantage to the girl, right? But this is no longer equality. Do you see that?
It's not equality. And they're saying
they're not taking advantage.
They're saying they're covering up for the time when new males used to be lawyers and whatever.
I wasn't in that time. I wasn't there. Right?
And now you can be a lawyer with your 13 points.
Exactly. Now let's look at it this way. Back in the working section, right? There's a job. We're supposed to be plumbers. There's an equal opportunity for us to be plumbers.
For both of you, exactly.
I go and get the job. Hey, girl, why didn't you go for the plumbing interview? I'm a girl. Hey, it doesn't suit me. I'm not supposed to be doing this because I'm a...
Come on, but you said we're all equal.
We are equal. Let's move in that line. We are equal. But
then it's the things that people are supposed to understand. Because women, yes, they are strong and whatever, but then physically...
Exactly.
Usually males have got the power. That's why you see it's easy for us to...
Enjoy your drink.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You can take on, like, what do you call this? Like jobs, which are heavy and everything. You can do that, but then it's not all women who can do that. Because they are not, like, what word should I use? Is it muscular or whatever?
Yeah.
Because physically men are strong.
Exactly.
But then when it comes to these opportunities and everything, if you say we are the same, we should be treated the same all the way. Because this has nothing to do with could be physically fit or anything. If you want to be a lawyer, you have to be a lawyer. Based on addition points.
Exactly. We should both be taken in. Man,
exactly. But we're trying, we're progressing. I'm pretty sure we'll get to the day when everything will be cool. Because if we don't, I'm pretty sure there's going to be...
You know what? My wish, going back to splitting the bill item, I wish we could bring up feminism there. I don't know.
No, but some chicks actually do that.
Right?
They actually prefer paying for the bill and everything.
Some don't.
It's actually cool for them to do that.
Some don't even do that. Some will be like, no, you are supposed to pay the bill. You didn't pay the bill for me.
But if you're angry, just pay the bill.
Exactly.
But I hope we don't get to a point where women are going to be at the top of the society, like it used to be. Way back in the days when males used to be there and women used to be there. Because of the way they're pushing things, in the coming maybe 50 to 100 years, we might get to a point where women are now there.
Right.
And it's now the opposite of what used to be there
I wouldn't
back
want
in the
that.
days. Yeah, no one.
But I have no problem with the...
With being equal,
Yeah.
right? Like,
not even.
that's just supposed to
Yes.
be there. Equality is what we advocate for.
Yeah.
Conversations advocates for equality. Shout out to all the feminism.
And shout out to Conversation.
Exactly like.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. Let's see. Also, there's an issue. Yema role models. Let's see. Item who tweeted the role models thing. Let me check. Oh, this guy. I'm not going to say his name, but I'm pretty sure you know him.
Okay.
I was like, where is that? Where is that? Ah, okay. He was like, she religiously follows the lives of my TT, Madam Boss, Tadelicious, Olinda, and Inyenge girl. She's a social media junkie. He idolizes Java Towers Mudiwa. He's an attention-seeking simp. Sadly, these are the role models for our youth, and we wonder why we have an unfocused generation.
Okay.
And I'm thinking to myself, being unfocused as a generation, does it go with the role models, or what do you think?
No. I think he took it too deeply.
Right.
You know? Not even. Being unfocused,
Yeah.
I think it comes from a place before you even know these
Role
people
models.
like the Mighty T's, the DJ Towers, and the likes. Like,
Yeah.
because these are people we knew when? Last year, bro.
Exactly.
Exactly. So we are saying that, okay, let me speak for myself saying this.
Yeah.
I started following DJ Towers like last year. Right?
Okay.
But before that, so many years before that, I had a picture of who I wanted to be, and I had people I looked up to,
Yeah.
saying these are my role models, and they are nothing in line with what these guys are doing, right?
Exactly.
So we can't say me not being focused on me or me being focused are based on the stars I am seeing today.
You are seeing today.
Yeah.
Because sometimes those people, I feel like they push you.
Mhm.
I don't want to be a musician when I grow up.
Exactly.
I don't want. But then I grew up seeing Puff Daddy and Eminem's and the Kanye West, and I see the way they maneuver and the way they do their things. That okay, if I do the way these things, if I do my things the way these guys do this, at the end of the day, I'm going to make it.
Exactly.
In whatever field I am in.
Yeah.
Because the moment you start shaming like these people, like you say, the Mighty T's and Dinyenge Ogil, these people are now famous because of what they did.
No shout out to that guy. And I'm actually a big fan of those guys. DJ Towers, shout out to my nigga.
There's nothing as bad publicity. We were talking about it yesterday with my guys, and we were like, there's nothing like bad publicity. You see, the moment they did whatever they did, it got them to where they are right now,
Exactly.
and they're getting paid because of that. Why are you not doing whatever you do to get
Child,
paid?
look at Madam Boss today.
Bruh.
Didn't she win that E award?
She did the Socialite Award.
You see?
They're doing the most, these people.
Yeah.
Even the DJ Towers, the Mudiwa
You know, the
Woods.
fact, I feel like what you said about there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah.
The fact that their content managed to reach you,
Exactly.
and you were able to say, no, this is not focused. But you actually looked at it and got time to compare with, no, this is not me. I feel like that's enough influence.
That's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough. That's influence. You have to reach people and
They're actually working hard enough to reach you wherever you are.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I even remember someone was like to me, why do you write these things on your status, like those song lyrics and whatever? You just write them like for motivation purposes and whatever. Someone is like, hey, why are you writing these things? It's so childish. I'm like, listen, Jay-Z sang these things, and he was like 50 years old when he was singing this. And now you're saying, how is it childish?
No.
When I'm taking his words and trying to use them to do whatever I do.
Exactly.
There's nothing childish about that.
It's people don't get that some of these things they really motivate you in some part.
Exactly, in a
right?
different way.
Like
yeah.
what you said, you don't have a dream of being a rapper, right? But you see that people like Jay-Z moved that way. steps they took, right? And they managed to succeed, right? So
get to
those
where they wanted
are the
to.
steps you want to take to apply them into your field.
Exactly.
Right? Even let's say we're talking about even podcasting, right? You're going to take motivation from different types of people. You're going to take motivation from entrepreneurs. You're going to take motivation from actors. You're going to take advice from them because they managed to get to the top of whatever they were doing.
Exactly.
So it doesn't take us getting advice from someone who's a podcaster. No, it's a wide
range of people who influence you and become your idols.
So I feel like people should really get to understand that.
Right. People should educate themselves mostly and not speak out of hate.
Exactly.
And cloud.
Exactly.
That's how I feel. Because sometimes it's just hate and cloud and guess what?
Like that tweet from Uncle whatever. What did he say? Or he said it was sent in the group from Jim.
Okay.
He said what did he say? Maturity is when Christmas doesn't excite you.
Yeah.
Did you get that?
And someone was like, no.
It's not that.
It's poverty, my guy.
Try to understand these things before you just say. And it doesn't mean that it's immaturity for us to be excited about Christmas.
Exactly.
It's just how we are moving. Educate yourself and don't move according to hate and clout.
People enjoy different things.
Exactly.
Let people enjoy things. Simple. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Before we finish, we have to get into the trending topics. What do we have? You heard about the inbox from Chicken Inn? Like they say you can send money exactly.
Yeah, I've heard about it, but I don't really have.
I think I'll get more information on that.
Right.
Yeah, but I hear that you can send your money without charges and everything.
But it only works within them.
Yeah, it's in school, Chicken Inn to Chicken Inn, or someone in Harare can.
Someone in Harare sends me money, I can go and collect it by
Chicken Inn.
Sounds convenient, though.
Very convenient. And then there's the e-passports thing. I got to see this picture whereby they showed the thing my e-passport, because it's like I don't know what kind of paper they use, and so I think it's more like if you've seen the South African passport, it's got this page in it on the ID, so so I'm pretty sure I don't know. I think that's what they're trying to do.
But is it true that all of these passports we have now,
2023, they won't be valid anymore.
Even if it's supposed to expire in 2025?
Exactly. So imagine you took your passport last year. You have to go and reapply.
What are you saying, imagine? I took my passport last year.
Bruh, is it out?
Yeah.
Shit.
I haven't even used it. And I don't think I'm going to use it anytime soon. And people are talking about, hey, it's expiring in 2023. I have to make a plan.
Mine is expiring like November 2024. So yeah, I took it in 2014. I've had a long run. Now I have to start applying for a new one. It's cool for me. I just couldn't affect just it.
Right.
Yeah.
But on the benefits though, I heard that because of this e-passport thing they're introducing, it's not going to take as long as it did to get a passport now.
Oh really? But then still it's the pages and everything that are there. We'll just see.
Right?
Yeah, we'll just see. We don't know how this is going to pan out or whatever. And what else here? Trevor Noah was trending. They were like, he's a puppet.
United States puppet.
He's been dissing Africa and saying the Chinese, Waruti Batira and everything, that type of thing. Did you follow that story or what?
I do not follow it. Really,
I just saw it on the trending topic, so I couldn't get the gist of the item, of the issue. So I was just saying, oh, he said this, he said that, he said, but he's a comedian. So I'm like,
are people
whatever.
beating him down for that?
It's two-sided. Some other people are beating him down. Some other people are saying you're not mature enough to understand these jokes. So I think I really have to follow him like that to get what you'll be talking about.
Plus, it's quite a story.
Right.
What he said.
It is.
People in controversy.
Exactly. It's too controversial. Because at the same time, people are now saying is a puppet to states, because he's also dissing like the Russians, the Chinese and everything, and now he's dissing like Africa, but you came from this side.
Exactly.
You see that type of thing. And people are saying, why is he saying Africa is poor? When those people are actually coming to take things here in Africa and going to live them there, they're mining and everything. And then he goes on stage on the Daily Show, wherever he was, to say Africa is poor.
Hey, Trevor. Why are you doing this to us?
No, that was not cool. Allegedly. I'll have to find out exactly what it was. Because I saw this last night and then I was like, oh, okay, but I just thought maybe you'd know about it. But yeah, Travis Scott, I hear they're still not letting him play. Hey, shout out Travis Scott. I hope they get through this fast.
Did you see his last interview?
No, with Charlamagne.
No, it wasn't with Charlamagne. It was the guy from Rock Nation. I forgot his name.
As this one with Charlamagne, I haven't watched it yet, but then...
the guy looked sad, man.
Did he?
Trying to apologize.
Yeah, and everything.
Like, I feel like he's in a bad space, but we don't know.
Yeah, he even said he wants to perform at Coachella. They refused. He said I'll perform for free, but then they refused.
Oh, it's that bad for him.
It is that bad, my guy. Very bad. Very bad. For those who are wondering, I'm going to check my camera because we don't have a cameraman today. Kuda select on us.
No shout out for you, Kuda. No shout out for you.
And light out, no shout out for you today. Nah. But yeah, that's Travis Scott and Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion.
What happened between their guana?
They go to the court. Megan was saying, is it Megan or it was a lawyer or whoever? I don't know. They said Tory Lanez was like dance bitch before he shot her. Like dance bitch, papa. It's not funny. They said it in court.
They really say that.
Imagine, bruh. And then after a few days, I saw this other thing whereby they said, where's the evidence of the, what is it, the bullet fragments or whatever, Ghania Tory Lanez? They weren't there. And now this solidifies the issue that she stepped on broken glass. It wasn't a bullet.
So they really lied.
And now we don't even get it because I've been feeling for my boy Tory Lanez. Obviously, whatever he did, if he was wrong, yes. But then the way they were dragging him on social media and everything, only to come now and tell us that there were no bullet fragments. They can be found. So what's going? And they say Megan's friend actually liked Tory Lanez, and then Megan also liked Tory. So she was now cowarding the friend, and then the friend got mad, and then they started fighting. And then the friend was like, you weren't coward and didn't come now and whatever. And then I don't know whatever. So you see now. So it's a whole long story.
But I even if the truth comes out, right, I hate how they put judge on Tory, right?
They did.
Just to be like, no, there's no real evidence that says he did it.
I feel like
after
the law
all that ranting on social media, bro.
Yeah, I feel like the law actually supports women more than it does.
Exactly, it does.
It does, because I've been asking a lot of people and some chicks actually don't agree with that. They say the law defends men, but then, dude, a man can go and say this woman raped me, and a woman can go and say this man raped me. See whose story?
Two different stories. I can go and say a lady slapped me, and a lady can go and say this guy slapped me. Those are two different stories on their own.
So like I feel like the law actually protects women more than it does males.
Yeah, I feel that way. It really does.
Exactly. So yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Let's see. Kanye West, 10 of his albums got 1 billion streams each. That's a Spotify record.
Bro.
Shout out to the GOAT.
Shout out to
Kanye
the GOAT. They say numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie.
And also there's Formula 1. When did Zimbabweans start watching Formula 1? Shut up, baby. Lewis Hamilton, mom's
guy. You know,
like everyone's status, it's Lewis Hamilton.
I don't follow Formula 1 because, first of all, I really don't get it. I actually tried it once. I tried it, but
because we had PlayStation games with Formula 1 and stuff.
So Steve watches, he watches Formula 1.
Okay.
And he actually gets it.
Shout out Steve.
Shout out to Steve. Yeah. So this night, I think that was the night of the race. The next morning, I see statuses. Hey, Verstappen, what? Hey, they cheated on whoever. Hey, what? Then I hit Steve up. Yo, dude, what happened?
What's going on?
What's going on? Steve explains. Steve's actually a Hertzka because he's a Hamilton fan.
Okay.
They cheated on my boy. Hey, they changed the rules and this and that. But my shock is how everyone got interested in
everyone,
Formula
these
1 all of a
baddies,
sudden.
these slay queens, I'm like, yo, because I know my contacts who follow Formula One. Every time they're always posting.
I
This
know
time it
one
was
contact.
everyone.
I know one contact, Steve.
Man, I know
That's the only
for
guy.
sure my guy Makumborero. I know Mchogozi. Shout out Marco. Shout out Makombo.
Shout out.
Yes. Wait. What's the name of the company Makombo is?
Bro.
We really need to shout out like, oh my gosh. But anyway, shout out Makombo. Oh, shout out National. So I know he's going to kill me. He's like, dude, you don't show me out. Well, there it goes. Shout out my guy, my brother from way back. And Mtokoz is my guy who also follows Formula One. So those are the people I knew I always see in my status. And now, when I tell you official fresh chips, Formula One and everything.
That's just an example. I never posted anything about Formula One.
But he was United, right? I saw this picture of, I'm not so sure, I'm going to find out, please. I'm going to find out and see if it's Sir Lewis Hamilton for sure. But anyway, that's all I had for today.
Sorry, Lewis.
Shout out Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah,
it's the most shouted out podcast in the world.
Yes, sir.
In the country.
In the country, yeah, in the country.
Probably in the world as well. But yeah, shout out to everyone.
Man.
The most like that podcast, the most whatever. Straight out of the south side.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so we'll see you again next week. And please don't worry about the way we drop our episodes. Like, we drop on Wednesday, we drop on Sunday, we drop on whatever. Just wait for the episode
that drops the most.
Don't forget to subscribe and switch on your post notifications.
Everything YouTube tells you to do on our page, do that. Like, subscribe, share, comment
everything.
Yeah.
And also, I also say for those with no plans with their kids on Christmas, Les Vigo is doing this thing on Saturday. I'm just going to put the poster there and then you can read. It's like fun day and everything.
Shout out to Les Vigo.
Shout out Les Vigo. Bar, restaurant, lounge. Shout out Yankee, my man, for hooking up the spots and everything. So yeah, and the drinks by Les Vigo.
Oh, shout out to Flying Fish.
Shout out excuses for introducing him to Flying Fish.
Yay.
And also, it's summer. Are you a shaver or not?
I'm a shaver.
Oh, okay. Please wear perfume, especially those who don't shave and everything. I wasn't shaving like all winter, and people were like, hey, why don't you shave? Hey, come on, leave me alone, please. But please don't forget to wear perfume and roll on. I'm not know it. Anyway,
if you don't have plans, I can put you on. I know people that know people. Please.
Anyway, conversation. Oh, and shout out to Conversations, Chansa's podcast. This is episode 31.
Bro.
Woo, it's come a long way.
Shout out.
Yeah, I think it's like 18 months now. So shout out to the subscribers and everyone.
Shout out to people who are going to subscribe after this.
Shout out to Anson Marsh and Karen for telling me to start a podcast.
Shout out to
people. Really don't know that.
I actually found out now.
Anyway, we are out. Me and my boy.
57.